Hello, my name is Xhimpfha, and today I'm going to be showing you my little request machine. It's an idea that I thought up of, I don't know, just out of the blue I guess, and here's how it works. So you got diamonds here, iron, sticks. Well, you could just simply go into each individual dispenser and just get them, but that's boring. Now, what I have made up, so with all this redstone right here, is this machine. This is best suited for underground. As you can see, it's not very pretty, but inside it's quite nice. So say I want a diamond and I want a stick, so I'd go over here and I'd push this button and it says push me. So now you get a diamond and a stick. But now I want a diamond sword, so I'm just going to get another diamond. So there we go. This is really simple, and it can just be used as a nice way. It's a nice little thing on a multiplayer server that you could use, just to show you that it works with iron as well. Let's do iron, and let's do all three at the same time. Oh, don't know what happened. Anyway, as you can see, it works very well, and this could be very nice. So now let's move on to the actual creating part. Right, so for the first bit you're going to need to build some AND gates. Now, the reason we use this is because you want the signal from the button, or from the lever, to trigger a pulse coming out of the front redstone torch here, which is connected to the dispenser. What's wrong, right? Right, so this is how you pretty much wire them up. So you make an AND gate, right, like this. So you put redstone torch on top, redstone in the middle, and torch down there. Because of these powering each other, causing power to this block here, this will be powered off because this block is now redstone powered or charged. And when these two have charge activated to them, let's just show that here. So it can be to the blocks, well, it has to be to the blocks. But say, let's do this. Oh, put them in the wrong place. So, okay, so now that one's charged. Now that's turned off because the block is redstone charged. Now this one's turned off, turning off this, which will allow this torch to be powered because this block is no more charged. And now that will cause the dispenser to work. Right, let's do this again. As you can see, it just spat out the stone. Now this is how it works. Right, let's just get rid of this redstone quickly. Right, so we need to make a third one. So I've spaced mine 2 apart each. Now, if you want to do this with multiple items or multiple dispensers, then this will take up quite a lot of resources to do of redstone for each one you add on, which I guess is a bit of a downside. Oh god, time set day. There we go. Right. So let's take this. I'm very OCD about how I line up my stuff in Minecraft. So we got that there. Now, as they're all set up, we want to create the wall. I'm just going to speed up this right here. Right, now that we have built the wall around it, the reason why I put the wood there is of course so that we can have the levers and the button. So now I'll put the levers and the button. I have no longer any need for them. Same with the dispenser. Right. I'll also get some signs. Let's go decoration block. Let's do this. Right, so I'm just going to label it. Now, the way these correspond is because it is logically simpler, which is, well, I'm going to add redstone here and go to the nearest and go to the second and the second nearest and the farthest over there. Now this is so the redstone for these doesn't overlap, but this also creates a problem for this, as it will have the button, as it will have a lot of redstone to overcome, but we'll get into that later. So let's just add a block behind here so we can just easily hook up some redstone. Now what we want to do is we want to connect all these up This one's very simple. It doesn't really need any repeaters. But this one, what you want to do is you want to hook it up without any repeaters to start with, making sure you stay away from the other redstone by as minimal distance as possible to ensure that you get the maximum amount of redstone saved. You want to use as little resources in this. Now, as you can see, this doesn't power, so you want to take the redstone repeater and add it in there. Now, as you can see, the torch turned off because it's got power going to the block, which is causing the block to be powered. And now this one doesn't need anything because it's less than 15 blocks between the power of the source of the redstone power to the block. Now this one you need 2 repeaters, I believe. So let's just get going. Oh, it's pig. Hello, pig. Right. So what you want to do is you want to always do this and then work out the bare minimum of what you can do. So you turn it on. You see that the power only manages to get to there. So now we see that it manages to get all the way around to here. And as you can see, it's turned off. Now that's all you need to do. As long as it turns off, it's fine. You don't want to add any extra redstone. Now we might find ourselves adding more redstone, more repeaters to that later, as now we're going to be working on the block. So we're going to try go underneath. Right. So we're going to place a wood there. It doesn't have to be wood. It can be an object, an item of choice. I'm just choosing wood. Simple. Now that's turned off. What you want to do is you want to get that there. Now you want to get the redstone down there connected to the block from here. This will cause the redstone block or the wooden block to have redstone charge. It works with any block, more or less. And now this torch can power this when there is charge to that. Because that, if there's charge to this, right? Let's get this linked up. I'm rambling here. So once get that connected there, push a button there, it turns off. Because the power is going into this, causing that to turn off. Then that removes the charge to that block, therefore turning that on, therefore connecting to that. Now this one is working, so let's just put it down as diamond. And we will also, oh, can I fly? Yep. Yeah. Right, so it's this one. So we want to label this diamond. Now we need to work on this one. This one, of course, is iron. So let me label all of these, and I'll label the dispensers when I'm ready. So this is iron. This is sticks. So let me just get the material necessary. Let's get materials as sticks. Take a nice little stack of each. So, sticks. Iron. Done. Right, so we need to get this to work over here. Now, we want to go with the same principle, but this time we're going over here. So we have the block there, that there. Oh, this is kind of complicated, but believe me, you'll get used to all this sort of stuff in later videos of mine. So you might want to patch it up. I'm not going to do that for now, but what I will do... Okay, hang on. So we've reached a little dilemma. There was a redstone there. Let me throw one away. There's a redstone here. Now, we need the charge to go past here. So what are we going to do? Simple. Take that there, remove that. Just go down under here. We'll bring this through. Put the block here. That like so. Actually, no. I'll take that back. Well, place a block there. We'll place one on top. Now we add that. Now as you can see, it's still charged. But we got this problem here. Now, simple thing is, you just got to place a block there. Now, as you can see, that separates the redstone from being attached, so that works really nicely. Now, all you need to do now is just link this up to this redstone. Hang on. Yes. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go all the way around here. Nope, to this place. So it doesn't steal off there, because if necessary, this will not... Hang on, let me demonstrate. See, it is not now longer... It's now no longer attached, but when I do that, it's attached. So I need repeaters here. I will need repeaters, trust me. I'm going to place one right there, actually. And right there. Just to be safe, yeah. You don't want to go out venturing and then be like, oh, I forgot. Right, so now we want to have a look. So let's push the button. They both turn off. That's brilliant. That's exactly what I hoped for. Now we've got the dilemma of the last one. Or dilemma. Now, the problem with this is naturally we will take... Well, let me just pick that up. I don't know why I bothered throwing it, but we've got a dilemma here. Well, let's take this up above the ground. So, we come over to here, and we have this little problem. So, what I'm going to do, is I am going to get these to go down. Now, this will involve that being removed, but we can simply just allow this to be further back. Say that. It can't be right on the edge there, as it will not connect to the one on the bottom. I don't think. Let's give it a try. Nope, it doesn't. So you have to have redstone there, right next to it, or it drops down. Now we take that away. And there we go. Simple. Now we just add that block there. Now we can have redstone from that going right over. But now we've got this problem. What are we going to do? We're going to do exactly the same thing. Right, now we move these down. Oh, hang on. Nope. We are moving. Let's put these in. It doesn't really matter about that for now. The sun is setting. Oh, let's do times that day. There. Perfect. Right, hopefully I will remember to change the brightness settings in this video. So, right. So as we can see, it's done. Now what we want to do. Okay, so it doesn't turn off. Now, you may be thinking I'm an idiot. Well, yes I am. I forgot to introduce repeaters. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and... Well, let me put one down. I want to see if this works with one. See, in my previous one, I put two down. I know what I was doing. It does not work. So I will add... Well, I will add this here. I'll see if this solves the problem. It could be that that can't reach there, which is highly unlikely because that repeater is right there. They all turn off. Perfect. Now, the final test. Wait, let's put iron. And sticks. Right, so as you can see, there are 64 of each. So I'm going to do is I'm going to align myself with central dispenser even. I'm just going to put myself a crafting table, as it will... if you get sticks as I did earlier, it will allow you to do something. It will allow you to craft. So I'm rambling a lot, I'm very sorry for this. Anyway, just put these. Now I have a crafting table, so let's go for an iron sword, or an iron pick. So you want to hit the button twice. So. Now hit the sticks. Now hit it again. Right, we now have enough to make an iron pick. Now, this should work with all of them. I'm just going to quickly just switch all of them on. Oh, there we go, my micro froze. Anyway, let's just put all of these on. I'm running on 60 FPS. I'm recording, yeah, I'm doing well. So all of them work. This is really good. Now, you can tweak the design, you can tweak the blocks to whatever you want, but make sure that you have this area. I mean, it's not the tidiest of contraptions, but it is quite a nice contraption. Thank you. I've been Xhimpfha. If you're wondering how to pronounce my name. And I'll see you